Hola. So, rebellious luminous moon back to do a reading for you. This is going to be a reading for, I don't know, something is telling me to do Aquarius. I did hear Aries, so maybe you're dealing with an Aries or you could have that chart, but we're going to do a quick reading here for Aquarius. I'm going to do a couple signs for how the Neptune in Aries is activating you, because that's what it's doing. It's activating all of us. So how is it activating you? So if you have Aquarius in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or maybe you're cross watching, these messages may resonate for you. Okay, before I even got started, Aquarius, you could be experiencing like deja vu. So you could, when I experience a lot of deja vu, it's like I have dreams and then these dreams play out later on. So it's kind of like a repeated pattern. Something you're familiar with, though, something you'd be familiar with, some sort of something that's unresolved or has the energy of like you've been here before. Some of you may need to rest and recharge or take time out to give yourself a mental break. I heard like check out. So some of you may want to take some time off, or you may want to get away, disappear. I just got this vision of someone like melting into the couch. And I seen that off of like a movie a long time ago. But the girl, she was really depressed and she wanted to, it's like when you want to just disappear. So you could be like feeling depressed or experiencing depression, or maybe you're needing to make sure to have like a mental day to rest and repair, to have some sort of emotional recovery, Aquarius. Okay, so this will allow you to come back stronger. So make sure you're giving yourself these breaks. Aquarius, I also feel like so some of you are already retired. If you are, you're gonna have okay, so if you've ever seen those memes on TikTok, things that are created and people are like goals, right? Like these are the goals that I want. I feel like Aquarius, you're gonna have like retirement goals. Like you're gonna have this energy where you're really relaxed. Your retirement is like living the dream. Now, for those of you who are still in the working field, I feel like whatever that you're building yourself up to or you're working towards, I feel like it's going to give you retirement benefits. Okay, so maybe some of you have a job where like their retirement benefits are good or something, or I don't know. It's specifically talking to retirement. So I basically feel like if you're not retired, this could be saying that you're setting yourself up well for old age. Okay. Damn, Aquarius, you making money moves. You got like a deposit. Somebody could just be getting a deposit of like $5,000. That's very specific. You could be manifesting this here, but you're making money moves. You're making smart decisions. You're being strategic. Some of you could be investing. This investment is going to pay off, whether this is like investing into a stock or something that money is coming back towards, or if this is investing into a commitment, like when it comes to your work, your career. I feel like this is right here at the beginning, Aquarius, saying how a lot of you Aquariuses are going to be really working towards your goals, building wealth, making money. I mean, you're gonna have, I just heard that song, Money in the Bank. What is it? I don't even know the rest of it, but I just heard Money in the Bank. Okay, but that's a song. I think they say something about drinking. So y'all gonna be like living it up, like doing well for yourself. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing that. When it comes to your love life, you could be experiencing ghosting. or you could be ghosting somebody. Okay, so what's coming up specifically for Aquarius? You're experiencing some sort of, oh, Aquarius. Okay, when it comes to your love life, a ghoster is having a wake up call and they're going to want to come back around to you. So just be aware of that. This could be somebody who like took your energy before, you know, you were giving a lot or over giving, or there was something draining about the connection, something maybe toxic. But I feel like divine is saying to protect your energy, because of course they're going to be going through this massive glow up and focusing more on yourself, and things are looking good for you. And of course the typical people want to ride the coattails, they want to come back, and they could be lonely, okay, and they want your attention. They want your attention, but you're focusing on, again, career. You're focusing on career. You have like a major turning point happening in your career. So I don't know what you do when it comes to making money. All right, but there's a big break. So maybe I don't know, okay? Like, it's just something that you want. This is something that's going to be life-changing, though. This energy that comes through and helps you get pushed into this next direction. Some of you could be like in the spotlight, the limelight. I feel like, Aquarius, you're going to be so focused on working hard and focusing on your career and your money and your glow up that you may find yourself in the future afraid to settle down. I mean, you'll know if that's you right now, but you could find yourself in the future afraid to settle down. You could just be, you know, you did a lot of work to build yourself up. You could still be carrying fear from, you know, a previous connection, where, you know, someone was draining of your energy. So you could fear like losing your independence, your freedom, or you're hesitant because of the complicated issues surrounding a connection. Or this could be something that you feel in the future because of what you experienced in regards to a connection in the past. So I do feel like you have somebody that breadcrumbed you, somebody that was wearing a mask, or they were hiding the truth, or they were, you know, I don't know, it's kind of giving like a catfish energy. Like, so maybe you met this person online, or maybe this person is online. But I just feel like ultimately though, like there could be something you just don't believe in anymore. I feel like for whoever this group of Aquarius is that I'm picking up on, it feels like money is the motivator for you right now, and you may not be really pressed for love in the future. Now, does this mean the whole time that Neptune is in Aries that you're not going to do anything? Not necessarily. I mean, it's going to play out differently for everyone, right? But I do feel like work is your goal. Building up your career or building up your status or your security, stability. I feel like that's where your energy is focusing at. And you really want this luxury life. You're going to be able to have retirement goals. You're gonna, so for some of you, I don't know your age. If you're a, because we're all young technically, right? Because compared to a lot of other species on this planet, we don't live long at all. So if you're like maybe 30 and under, and you're focusing on building wealth for yourself, when you get older from whatever it is that you're doing, you're just going to be like able to live comfortably. If you are older now, right? Like if you're in this retirement age now, you're going to have this luxurious life that you're living in. If you're older than 30 but still too young to retire, I feel like you are working towards building a more comfortable future for yourself. It doesn't have to be that it goes as far as like retirement age, but there was specifically someone, a senior citizen, that was on there of old age. So if you are older, I feel like it's still just repeating and saying that the older you get, you're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So what's coming up for Aquarius with this Neptune and Aries energy? You know, we're just going to do a snapshot here. What could Aquarius expect? What's this overall theme for the Aquas with Neptune and Aries? How is this energy activating you? So it's helping you, it's helping you get a move on. That's why there's a big break here. Something has been delayed in Aquarius. It's been rough. Okay, you got Pluto in your sign. It's been a rough, I'll say at least 2 years, but long term 10 years for a lot of Aquarius. It's been rough. It's been a rough decade. And that's because the energy of Pluto and where Saturn was. You know, Saturn was in Aquarius before it was in Pisces, and now it's moving into Aries. So it's just been a lot of complication, a lot of intensity surrounding the fixed signs. And you have, like I said, Pluto being in Aquarius for the next couple decades, okay? So it's a shift, a transformation after another, right? So a lot of these issues have built you up to be this warrior, but it's like you remember a lot of the battle. You can still remember it, you can still feel it, you can still think of it vividly, like it happened yesterday, whatever. And I say battle in a sense of whatever multiple things that you have been through over this time. Well, baby, you are going in a new direction. You've either figured your direction out. I also get you could have a water sign coming towards you. This could be someone, again, that energy that was pained from you leaving or moving forward. Somebody has a new perspective. But Aquarius, you're also getting a new twist in what you see here towards something that you want. Holy shit, Aquarius. This is what you don't see that's coming. And you have the Justice here on the bottom. Damn, you got the Strength card on the bottom of the deck as well. Damn, with the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Moon. You don't see these things coming at all. There's a major glow up coming for you, Aquarius. Your finances, and you're attracting a lot more wealth. You have the Empress energy. So she doesn't have to do much of anything to manifest and receive the energy of creativity, okay? The energy of what it is that you desire, and you put that out there, and it, you know, she kind of gets a rep for being lazy, but it's not that she's lazy. She knows what she deserves. She knows her worth. So she doesn't need to overwork herself when she knows that this is what's here. This is what's coming. This is how it works for me. So I feel like a lot of you, you know, you may have been more so, even though Neptune was in Pisces and that's feminine energy, it could have had you feeling more in your masculine because you were trying to control, you were trying to resist with that Piscean energy. And the purpose of the purpose of Neptune and Pisces is to put you in a disillusioned state so you can kind of connect more with what things are feeling like versus what it really is or what it is that you should be doing. But now with it being in Aries, it's more so about, okay, we can't sit back and just daydream anymore. We can't resist the reality because we're focusing on the daydream. It's the energy of Aries. Now we know what we want. We dreamt about it in the past with that Piscean energy, and now we make it practical here in the current time. So I feel like that's what's happening with you. So some of you could be getting a new job, or you just have an increase in pay. But look at this, Nine of Cups with the Empress to the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, there's multiple wishes that are coming to fruition for you. And then you have the Ace of Swords, like you're going to see shit clearly. You're going to cut something out. You're going to cut people out. You know, again, it's like realizing your worth and not settling for something small that you were getting before, but it's also not only are you not settling for it, you're not crying about it. You're not, you know, you're not feeling like, why me? Or, you know, you're taking charge, taking initiative. I feel like you're stepping into this empowerment role. And something could be significant for you coming up here, like around Taurus season, which is what, April, May. You're going to see more. That's when something's really going to reach its peak. And you're going to receive a message, or you're going to receive an offer, an opportunity. You're going to receive something, multiple things here that are going to make you really happy. All right. They're going to make you happy, but they're also going to make you see something different or see someone different. What's the advice for Aquarius? The Seven of Cups. Don't get stuck in confusion. Don't get stuck in confusion. Don't get stuck in that fantasy energy again. If something is not working out the way that you want it, you still got to keep moving forward. Some of you are thinking back to the past, like when something was better, when it, you know, something's different now. It's like, I just want it to be what it was because it's not that anymore. But you're going to be cutting that out. You're going to be cutting out playing that, you know, playing that over. Like, oh, I wish I remember when this, and, you know, you're going to be cutting that out. And the advice is to not get stuck. Don't get overwhelmed in the options. Don't get caught up in emotional distraction. So you could be finding yourself moving forward sometimes here with this energy where you're missing or you're reminiscing of something of the past, or something or someone of the past is trying to reel you back into that energy, and that mind over heart or heart over mind sort of energy could come about, and you could be kind of confused on what you see in front of you. Some of you could need to watch your drinking. You could find yourself doing a lot of indulging, because I feel like there is going to be some sort of celebration here or happiness. You know, and again, it still is in the energy of your season, Aquarius, so that could be why you're indulging. But just keep an eye out for that. All right. Anything else for the Aqua? You're going to be doing a lot of spending time alone as well. I feel like you're going to be enjoying it. And I think the biggest thing for you, Aqua, is to watch the people around you or watch your intrusive thoughts. Um, you know, you could have people, or you could feel like people could be trying to put you in some sort of invisible competition. And I say invisible because the competition isn't really with you. It's with something that you have about yourself. It's with this aura that you have, and I feel like a lot of you are turning your back on it, and it is fueling people and making them upset. But Seven of Pentacles, nothing's gonna happen. Someone could try to, like, you know, trigger you, get you to react or something. You're not gonna fall for it, Aquarius. You're too smart. You're too smart for that. So they're gonna sit and wait and try to figure out something else. So I feel like in the meantime, though, if that's not specifically with someone else doing that, I think for some of you, Aquarius, it's your own thoughts, and you need to watch out for that. And it's about things that have ended, things that aren't there any longer. Maybe this is losses of the past. This could be passed on loved ones, you know, that you're thinking about and you're feeling isolated in. So give yourself grace. Yeah, so it's a lot of heavy energy here, Aquarius. Ruled by Saturn and Uranus. It's so typical. But the blessing of your sign is that you're resilient. You're literally made for this. I know, I know. And that's what sucks, right? And then you already have a winter birthday. So it's like, Jesus, can it get any harder? But you're a warrior. Okay. There's a change that could be surrounding your work as well, or your emotions. Whoa, okay. Or your emotions are affecting your work. I feel like Divine is like, just get it out of here, Aquarius. Get it out of here. Aquarius, I feel like you're having to keep your heart closed off. And I know you guys don't like that, right? Like, you're just so loving and so happy and you know, so giving. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Okay. There's not really much else I can get into. I don't want to, we don't have that much time. Okay. But just know, keep going. Um, you're made for this. And I'm telling you, you got big shit popping and little things ain't stopping nothing. So, best of luck to you, Aquarius. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.